This became one of the wildest Formula One races ever. Nobody believed this driver could survive what happened next. It came in a flash of raw speed and pure nerve. They were so close their tires almost kissed. Over 300 kilometers per hour. A blur of color, a blur of carbon fiber. Inside the cockpits, two drivers held their breath. This was not just racing. This was a duel on a razor's edge. The entire race was condensed into this single, heart-stopping moment. The 5 red lights illuminated, one by one. The engine notes rose to an ear-splitting crescendo. Then, the lights went out. The charge to the first corner was a chaotic ballet of aggression. Precision in the lines separated the brave from the lucky. A sharp right-hander funneled the entire grid into a narrow ribbon of asphalt. A minor touch in the midfield sent one car into a half-spin, and the rest danced around the chaos. The lead car defended the inside line, forcing the attacker to take the long way around. Some cars went wheel to wheel through the fast S's, a breathtaking dance of commitment. The initial sprint gave way to a tactical game of cat and mouse. Drivers probed the opening sequence, the field began to stretch. No quarter asked, none given. This was no procession. It was an all-out war. The sun beat down. Asphalt shimmered with heat. These beasts, raw, untamed, pushed the limits of a new generation. The lead itself changed hands before the first lap was even complete. A raw, unfiltered exhibition of racing at its most primal, and a sign of the madness yet to come. The early laps unfolded as a relentless test of steel and strategy. Get into the 1-second detection zone, then deploy the wing. The flap became a weapon of war. The sudden drop in drag created a massive speed advantage. Defend the inside, force the attacker onto the longer path. One driver pulled off a move that bordered on impossible, and somehow it stuck. Helmets shook, hands blurred, minute corrections at incredible speeds. Further down, teammates raced like sworn enemies, team orders off the table, every trick, late braking to straight-line chess. It took immense skill just to keep it on the track, let alone plan an overtake. The intensity was unrelenting, a constant high-pressure storm. Dominance versus defiance. No lead was safe, no corner sacred. Just as the race settled into rhythm, disaster struck. A catastrophic failure in the fastest section, slam into the wall. Debris scattered across the line. The safety car neutralized the race. Everything reset. Most took the free stop. But one bold call kept a leader on worn tires. Would fresh pace beat track position? The race was poised for a restart. The restart was pure chaos. Fresh rubber, instant aggression. A desperate, brilliant defense, but a sitting duck as hunters closed in. The laps after the restart were frantic. He sliced the field, clinical precision. Push now, this is our chance. The gamble was paying off, but the final hunt remained. The final 10 laps were a pressure cooker, fuel critical. Tire life, a guessing game. On worn tires, the leader drove brilliantly, placing the car perfectly. With superior grip, the chaser was relentless, probing for a crack. Separated by less than a heartbeat. The final lap was a war of attrition, the ultimate showdown. The leader defended the inside into every braking zone. The chaser took the long way around. Neither would yield, gaining every last ounce of slipstream. He pulled out at the last possible second. Brakes glowing cherry red, raw courage, a breathtaking display of car control. They exited still practically joined at the hip. It was impossible to tell who had the edge. The engines screamed their final song as they crossed the line. For a moment, silence. Then, confusion. Who had won? By the slimmest of margins, a mere fraction, the chaser's front wing was ahead. He had done it. He coasted to a stop, the car enveloped in celebratory smoke. One exhausted hand lifted to the sky. This was more than a victory. It was legendary. One race upended the championship standings. A bold safety car call and a series of brave, perfect overtakes, rewriting the season's narrative. It proved that here, you must be willing to risk it all. A defining image, encapsulating the thrilling, unpredictable, utterly beautiful nature of Formula One. A day when chaos, courage, and strategy conspired to create magic. Why did this race become unforgettable? Because everything changed in the final laps, and they never lifted. If you love legendary Formula One stories, subscribe for more unforgettable races. One race, one track, the same cars, a finish measured in millimeters.